As we age, our bodies become less forgiving. What we once digested effortlessly in our youth now leads to bloating, fatigue, and even chronic illness. If you're over 60, it's time to take a hard look at what's on your plate, not just for your waistline, but for your life. Most people don't realize that the aging body processes nutrients differently. Our metabolism slows, our digestive enzymes decrease, and our immune system becomes less efficient. That means the foods we eat have a much bigger impact on our health than they used to. In fact, some foods that were harmless in our 20s or 30s can now be dangerous, or even deadly. In this article, we're going to expose 5 foods that people over 60 should stop eating immediately. These foods contribute to inflammation, heart disease, cognitive decline, and other age-related conditions. Cutting them out could be the simplest and most powerful change you make for your long-term health and vitality. Let's dive into it. 1. Processed meats. What are they? Bacon, ham, sausages, hot dogs, deli meats, and salami. These are all classified as processed meats. They're cured, smoked, salted, or preserved with chemical additives like nitrates and nitrites. Why are they harmful after 60? Processed meats are a time bomb for anyone, but they're especially dangerous for older adults. First, they're loaded with sodium, which increases blood pressure, a major risk factor for stroke, heart attack, and kidney disease. High blood pressure is already common in people over 60, so adding extra sodium is like pouring gasoline on a fire. Second, processed meats are full of saturated fats, which can clog your arteries and raise LDL, bad cholesterol levels. As arteries become less flexible with age, this buildup leads more quickly to atherosclerosis and heart failure. Third, these meats contain nitrates and nitrites, which can form carcinogenic compounds in the body. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there is strong evidence they cause cancer, especially colorectal cancer. Hidden dangers. Even lean or low-fat deli meats can be high in sodium and preservatives. Don't be fooled by clever packaging. Healthier alternative. Opt for lean, unprocessed meats like roasted turkey breast, grilled chicken, or plant-based protein sources like lentils and tofu. If you're craving flavor, season with herbs and spices, not salt or chemical additives. 2. Sugary beverages. What are they? Sodas, energy drinks, bottled iced teas, fruit punches, and even many fruit juices fall into this category. Anything with high fructose corn syrup or excessive added sugars should raise a red flag. Why are they harmful after 60? As we get older, our ability to regulate blood sugar weakens. Consuming sugary drinks spikes insulin levels, leading to insulin resistance and eventually type 2 diabetes. Unfortunately, older adults are already at higher risk for developing diabetes due to changes in body composition and activity levels. Sugary beverages also provide zero nutritional value. They don't satisfy hunger, contain no fiber, and are absorbed rapidly into the bloodstream. This leads to energy crashes, irritability, and weight gain. What's worse, studies have linked high sugar consumption to cognitive decline. Elevated glucose levels may damage the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory. Hidden dangers. Many healthy juices are packed with as much sugar as soda. A glass of orange juice can contain up to 30 grams of sugar. That's more than 7 teaspoons. Healthier alternative. Drink water, herbal teas, or infused water with lemon, cucumber, or mint. If you crave sweetness, opt for whole fruits which come with fiber that helps regulate sugar absorption. 3. White bread and refined grains. What are they? White bread, white rice, pasta made from refined flour, and many baked goods like pastries, cakes, and cookies. Why are they harmful after 60? Refined grains are stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. They quickly turn into sugar in your body, leading to blood sugar spikes and crashes. Over time, this contributes to insulin resistance, weight gain, and inflammation. For seniors, refined carbs can also increase the risk of heart disease, as they promote high triglycerides and belly fat. Additionally, These foods often contain trans fats, which are known to be harmful to heart health. Another major issue is digestive problems. As we age, our digestive system slows down. A diet low in fiber can lead to constipation, bloating, and an unhealthy gut microbiome, all of which reduce quality of life and increase vulnerability to illness. Hidden dangers. Wheat bread is not the same as whole grain. Many products labeled as multigrain still use refined flour as the main ingredient. Healthier alternative. Choose whole grains like oats, quinoa, barley, brown rice, and 100% whole wheat bread. These foods provide fiber to keep digestion healthy and prevent blood sugar spikes. 4. Fried and fast foods. What are they? French fries, fried chicken, onion rings, donuts, and most fast food items from chains. These are often cooked in unhealthy oils and loaded with salt. Why are they harmful after 60? Fried foods are loaded with trans fats and oxidized oils, which contribute to chronic inflammation, a root cause of many age-related diseases including arthritis, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. When food is deep-fried, it creates compounds called advanced glycation end products, AGEs, which damage cells and accelerate aging. For someone over 60, this can mean more joint pain, slower wound healing, and increased risk of chronic conditions. The high fat and calorie content in fast food also promotes obesity, which worsens conditions like diabetes, sleep apnea, and osteoarthritis. Hidden dangers. Many frozen or microwavable foods are fried during processing. Even oven-baked items may contain large amounts of unhealthy oils. Healthier alternative. Bake, grill, or air fry your food. Use healthy oils like olive oil in moderation. Swap fast food runs for homemade meals where you control the ingredients and cooking methods. 5. Artificial sweeteners. What are they? What? Aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, and acesulfame potassium are commonly found in diet sodas, sugar-free gum, light yogurts, and low-calorie snacks. Why are they harmful after 60? While these sweeteners may seem like a good choice to cut calories or manage diabetes, the science tells a different story, especially for older adults. Artificial sweeteners can disrupt gut bacteria, which affects everything from digestion to immunity. They may also trick the brain into craving more sugar, which leads to increased appetite and weight gain over time. Some studies even link artificial sweeteners to cognitive decline and stroke risk, particularly in seniors. And here's the kicker. These sweeteners may worsen insulin sensitivity, the very thing they're supposed to help prevent. Hidden dangers. Many protein bars, sugar-free drinks, and even medications contain these additives. Healthier alternative. Use natural sweeteners like stevia in small amounts. Or better yet, retrain your palate to enjoy less sweetness overall. Whole fruits, dates, and cinnamon can offer flavor without artificial chemicals. The bigger picture. Inflammation and aging. What do all these foods have in common? They promote inflammation, a silent killer that underlies nearly every chronic disease. When you're over 60, inflammation is no longer just a nuisance. It can rob you of mobility, clarity, and independence. Chronic low-grade inflammation is linked to heart disease, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, dementia, and even cancer. By removing these 5 food categories from your diet, you're not just avoiding empty calories, you're cutting off inflammation at the source. You're giving your body a fighting chance to heal, restore, and age gracefully. Aging doesn't mean giving up pleasure, flavor, or joy. It means becoming more strategic, choosing foods that fuel your health rather than drain it. If you're over 60, you owe it to yourself to reevaluate what you're putting on your plate. Your body is still capable of healing, adapting, and thriving, but that process starts with what you feed it. Cut out processed meats, ditch the sugary drinks, swap refined carbs for whole grains. Say goodbye to deep-fried foods. Avoid artificial sweeteners like the plague. Your future self will thank you.